Game 7. It was high energy end to end. But I felt like once Pittsburgh got up 1-0 on Washington wasn't coming back.
Yeah, the first couple of periods were pretty good, and then it was. And of course, I feel that way too because I wanted the Caps to win. The second game, that was a game. Watching Edmonton and Anaheim in Game 7.
I didn't watch that one at all.
That was fun. Edmonton got up to a 1-0 lead and kind of a freaky goal, and Anaheim tied it, and Anaheim took the lead. And it was just lots of hitting in that game. Lots of hitting. Lots of high-speed action. Anaheim ended up winning it 2-1, which was disappointing to me because I wanted to see Edmonton win that. But the playoffs have been pretty good.
You know, I'm just sensing something with you. And you tell me if I'm wrong, okay?
Okay.
And by the way, we're streaming live right now on Facebook. If you go to the 971 The Ticket Facebook page, you can watch along. And feel free to send us feedback through that site as well. I think you're becoming a Edmonton fan.
I don't know if I'm becoming an Edmonton fan. I'm a Connor McDavid fan. I like watching him play. He's fast as hell. He's good sized. He's young. He's the future star of the league. He's already a star, but he's going to be the next poster child of the NHL.
You're probably right about that,
and it's going to happen real soon. But right now, it's still Sidney Crosby.
So, Gator, opening this week is the United Shore Professional Baseball League out in Utica, year 2. Also, Detroit City FC begins their season tomorrow. So, I think USPBL's tonight, right?
Yes.
And they added a new team. Woolly Mammoths to go with let's see if I got this.
All right.
The Diamond Hoppers.
Okay.
The Unicorns and the Beavers.
That's right.
So you got the Woolly Mammoths, Diamond Hoppers, Unicorns, Beavers. Which, by the way, if you could choose one, which would you be?
Beaver.
Okay, I'd be a Diamond Hopper. But anyway, will you go to that this summer?
It's just the most ridiculous thing. If you could choose one of these.
You could be a unicorn, you can be a beaver, you can be a diamond hopper, or you can be a woolly mammoth.
I want to be. I mean, I chose beavers because of the cities that it represents. It kind of takes me back to my high school days. But you want to be a unicorn, right?
I just think that the diamond hoppers have the best hats. That's why I would go with them, but.
Do the unicorns, do they have a horn that comes out of the hat? Because it should.
No, it does not have an actual horn that comes out of the hat.
Actually, I'm winning like a rhino horn.
No, there's
with my hand. It's actually a straight up horn, like a shark fin.
No, there's no actual horn coming out of the hat. Although now I got to look at the hats. The Diamond Hoppers logo was sweet. But anyway, will you go to the USPBL this summer? I went once last summer.
Yeah, I'll go. I'd like to go. I'm not against it at all. I hear it's a great time. Everybody that went last year, I couldn't go last year, and when everybody from the station went. But boy, just rave reviews about it.
It was fun.
And
surprisingly,
I'd like to go.
Of fun.
What made it so much fun?
That's a great question. I'm not really sure, other than just to say it's a great little venue. We had good seats, but there were little bars. And seeing Jim Larrett's there videotape his son with his phone from behind home plate cracked me up a little bit. But I'll just say this: it's a cool little venue. Is the best way I can describe it.
And I'm not trying to be disrespectful or anything here, but you don't care who wins the game. You can just have fun. You know what I mean? You drink, you eat, you sit back, enjoy the weather on a nice day. I mean,
yeah.
You don't know who's batting, who's pitching, what's going on. I think they have fireworks on certain nights. I think the kids can run the bases like every night.
Yeah, between innings. Yeah. No, it's not that much. Don't say we said. Yeah, and I mean, I know that plans for this league includes. I was reading some stuff that they'll have 4 teams now out in Utica, and they want to build another stadium like down in Canton or Westland or somewhere like that,
sure.
And have 4 teams there. And really put together a nice little local community minor league baseball league, which most communities try and adopt a minor league baseball team, right, to attract a team. Get somebody's low class A team or rookie ball team or whatever. Here, I mean, the powers that be with this league, they went out and they created their own league, which if this works, this will become the template in big cities. Others will follow this, won't they? If it's a business model that works?
It could, yeah. It could. I'm curious to see how big it actually can get. I don't know how much it really can support. I mean, the players come from all over, so I mean, you're going to be just looking for diluting the pool. And
well, what they essentially are is guys who didn't get picked up by pro teams that are like, I'm not ready to quit, so let me keep going.
But aren't most of the players in the teams, aren't they in their like early 20s?
Well, I'm looking at dates of birth because I now have the Unicorns roster up here.
Good.
Yeah, a lot of early 20s to mid 20s. So we got some hanging on guys too. But so the other thing that's opened up this week is Detroit City FC, the semi-pro or lower level pro soccer team. And we just tweeted out the question. It's opening week for both of those here in Detroit. Which will you go to this summer? Just the USPBL, just Detroit City FC, both, or neither? Neither is winning with 44% of the vote.
Okay.
Then it's just USPBL, then just Detroit City FC, then both is last. Just the baseball, 27%, just Detroit City FC, 17%, both, 12%. I don't see like there's anything wrong with sampling either one of these.
No, I don't either. By all accounts, they're both fun events to attend. For me, I'd be more inclined to go to the baseball than the soccer because I love baseball. I don't love soccer. And I'm not sure I would enjoy the atmosphere as much at Detroit FC because I think they really try hard to create that atmosphere at Detroit FC.
Yeah,
which is fine. Hey, listen, they sell out or they do really well anyway over there in Hamtramck, and
on their scale, they do an excellent job.
And you know, you've got that hardcore group that's totally into it. And I know that if I went to a game, that I'm not going to be the one that wants to support the colors and do all that. I just want to go and enjoy myself at the game, and I'm not sure if I'd be able to do that.
That can happen
with people trying to force you into their environment.
Well, I mean, obviously it's completely different, but I went to a Seattle Sounders game and got accosted because I wasn't pro Sounders enough, and my family wasn't standing up. And after like 87 minutes of this, I told my wife to take the kids and leave because Dad was about to have a confrontation. But I think also knowing you a little bit, I don't think you like the fact that the crowd at Detroit City FC is trying to be like a European soccer crowd.
Seems like they're really trying. I don't think I'm wrong with that. I'm just saying it seems, and again, I haven't been there, but people I know that have been there seems like they're really trying hard.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right, the latest on LeGarrette Blount. Remember all the Lions fans want LeGarrette Blount?
Sure.
Or I shouldn't say all of them. When we brought it up, there was a small vocal cult of LeGarrette Blount that wanted him here, and boy, did they call us. Well, there's some news on that front. We'll get to that at 1:35. 97.1 The Ticket.